I was approached by a man on a bicycle. I was approached by a man on a bicycle who started asking me really weird questions, and something just didn't feel right. I got the bag from ThredUp. They take clothes and then either give you credit or cash or an option to donate what you earn to a good cause. And I'm really excited. This is my first time giving them clothes, so let's go do it. I'm also going on a little hike afterwards. I'm bringing my camera. My earphones are in this pocket. Got my hiking shoes on, some shorts, and just a t-shirt. I just got notified of a very special delivery. So excited. Let's go see what it is. Oh. Oh my goodness. This is a collection of writing and thoughts carefully designed with intention and purpose to ease the reader through the inner journey that life stirs. Named in honor of the author's favorite drink, an ode to pick-me-ups of all kinds, this volume and all that will follow are dedicated to those who posed the greater questions and tossed the towel in search of an answer. Here is to the never-ending journey, the higher path, and the merciful seeker. Just want to make it a bit bigger and fix this and match this font to this font here. So even though there are some hiccups, we are going to fix those. You saw in yesterday's video that the title of my collection is Dirty Chai, which has a lot of meaning for me. One being my favorite pick-me-up drink, and two, the significance of chai in the spiritual community, plus the human predicament that entails falsifying certain spiritual truths in order to make our ego feel something like safety or security,
And a lot of the things that people tend to do on their journey when they still have attachments, or what you can call dirtying the chai, like adding mud to water, pure, beautiful water, and in turn, we tend to get misguided because that is not the true essence of what we are or what we are seeking. So, the name stuck with me for a while before I decided to do this. So that is what I called it. That is what the name of my collections will be, Dirty Chai. This is volume 1. It has 55 poems in it. And I just ordered my next proof copies. I believe I showed in the clip from last night that there were some errors with the font and spacing, but those have been rectified, so I've just ordered 2 more copies to ensure they are perfect before putting them on pre-order for you. Now I have to charge my camera while I look for a camping site to go to today. So I found this spot. It is about 45 minutes from where I'm at right now. We're gonna go check it out, but first we need something from the store. We need some supplies from the store. So we're gonna go to the store first, and then we're gonna go to this place that's about 45 minutes away from me right now. It looked pretty amazing, the pictures and such. I've never been to this place, but they have hiking, camping, mountain bike riding, all the good stuff. So we're gonna go check it out. So this store didn't have the typical water jugs that you are probably used to seeing, the big gallon ones. They had these much smaller ones here. You can see now. I got 3 of those and then 1 large sparkling water, peach flavored. And that is going to be my hydration system for tonight and tomorrow morning. I was a little worried at first, you know, like should I just go to a different store, but I think I'll be okay. You know, if anything, I can just drive back into town. I'm not going too far, so that's what we're doing. We're okay with it. And I'm going to go get a cold drink right now, and then we're going to head up there. As I was in that store, I saw a gallon of water, and it's cold, so better to be safe than sorry, right guys? Right. So now we can continue our adventure. I saw this Arizona in there that I have never seen before. We are 36 minutes away from our destination, in case you were wondering. This Energy by Arizona, but it's watermelon. I've never seen that before. I've had the normal Energy one. It comes in like an orange tan color. More like orange, yeah. But this one caught my eye. So of course we had to get it. Of course we had to get it. I will try anything once. At least once. We picked a spot. Let me show you. So we have a picnic bench that is all mine, a grill that I will not be using because I brought my little propane tank and stove, and a nice shady spot to set up our tent and relax and look at this view. So I was going to go for a hike, but it just feels like a relaxing day. And yes, hikes can be very relaxing. I just mean we're going to do creative things today at this site. It feels so magical. I'm so happy. So the first thing we're going to do is write in my journal, which I brought in my backpack, so let me grab that. I hear a rooster. That must be nearby a farm or ranch. This is so cool. Literally in the middle of nowhere. And I can hear dogs barking and if you are a single person on some sort of camping trip where you feel like, you're in the middle of nowhere and it might be impossible for you to call for help, like for me, I don't have cell service where I'm at, always have multiple weapons. I always carry one on my person, like a knife, and another one in my car, in my tent, like this hatchet. It's better to be safe than sorry. I've never had to use any of these things on another person. If anything, I've used them to open up packages or, get into something. But other than that, never had to use it for self-defense purposes. So don't feel like, oh, if you have it with you, then you're calling in that energy. No. You are preparing for anything, everything. So please always have some sort of protection with you. I brought along my Oracle deck, one of my favorites, the Crystal Mandala. I also brought a book that I'm reading right now, rereading for like the 100th time, but I am doing a series on my channel for the 4 Agreements. If you haven't seen one already, definitely go check those out. And I also brought a copy of my poetry book, Dirty Chai, Volume 1. This is one of the proofs that I had to re-edit and reorder, so this is not going to be the final copy. It doesn't look like this. It looks similar to this, but it's not this. But I still wanted to take some photos of it because I am submitting it to a magazine that I am a big fan of, and they agreed to potentially put it in their next issue. So I'm going to take some photos of it and send it off to them when I get back to the world of cell service. But I thought that this would be the perfect backdrop for me to take photos. This is me. I am middle of nowhere, desert, so it's perfect. Absolutely perfect. I I just finished cleansing my campsite. I'm going to let the rest burn while I write in my planner/journal. Now I'm all sticky. I'm not necessarily cold, but I am wanting to create some barriers between me and the flies right now. They are just everywhere. And also lots of gnats and flies out in the desert. Great. I love it all though. I'm not gonna kill them or swat them, just gently ask them to swarm something else, but going to read so that I can film my video. I like to reread each agreement, the chapters, a few times before I film the parts for you to watch and learn from, because I'm condensing them into videos that you can often relate to. I'm just doing some editing on my phone, still drinking that peach sparkling water, and we made a little buddy. Made a little friend. Who is a little buddy? So I'm currently booking it out of this campground. Somewhere between my last clip and this one, I was approached by a man on a bicycle. I was approached by a man on a bicycle who started asking me really weird questions, and something just didn't feel right. So I unpacked my entire camp as quickly as possible. That was record timing for me. I was just really scared. I literally had the hatchet in my hand the whole time that I was packing up. Now I'm racing out of here as fast as I can. I feel safe now that I'm in my car. It's just really weird, and I'm pretty bummed out that I'm not feeling safe at that site. I definitely... Oh my god. I'm feeling really unwell now. I wish that I could have camped there for the night, but something is telling me just to go. What? Where's my hatchet? Can you tell me?